Hey everybody, welcome back to your weekly relationship reading, your love from the tower reading. The last one was pretty successful, so I just kept doing it. This is the second one, so let's get started. This is for people who are probably in a relationship, but if it resonates with you, go ahead, take it. I'm going to draw two cards from the major arcana deck like this to find out the overall situation, the cause and the outcome, what kind of choices you got to make, all this good stuff. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck for more information and we'll clarify. Real simple. These are all, well, timeless, I suppose. Whenever you're watching this, I want it to apply to you. There are no star signs everybody gets to play. And of course, the YouTube police demands that I ask you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I get arrested by the YouTube police. You don't have to, but totally free, and I try to upload every day. So, let's get started. What is your relationship like today? Oh, you've got tunnel vision. You got tunnel vision in this relationship. Hangman on this side of the tower, you're not seeing something. There's something you're missing, and which is, if you're a guy, that's probably obvious. We're always missing something, right? We can open up a refrigerator door and look for the ketchup and look right at it and go, I don't see it. I've done that a time or two. Anyway, and that's going to affect your relationship somehow. We'll clarify all this, so just calm down. It's okay. But what's that lead to? And it leads to the Hierophant. So this is a lesson. The Hierophant is a spiritual teacher. It's the card of, yep, lesson learned. I figured it out. I had to learn the lesson the hard way. So maybe this really is just ketchup in the refrigerator door, and you got to learn to pay attention to the details. So, guys out there, if you're watching, details. Very important. I know, I get it, but it's good to listen. And I think that's kind of what this is going to be all over, but we'll check it out. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Chariot and the Star. So this is rushing towards hope. The Star card is the card of hope, a healing. It's a good card. Wish upon a star, wish granting card, and the Chariot is the card of speed and victory and moving forward. So you are definitely moving towards hope here, apparently. We'll clarify this. What are you missing? What details are you missing? I don't know. Communication details. Eight of Wands. Yeah. She's talking to you, or he's talking to you, or whoever's talking to somebody, and you're just not listening. You hear them, but you don't really listen. So open your ears maybe a little bit. That'll help out. That'll help you out quite a bit. What else we got? Six of Cups. You're distracted by the past. You're distracted by the ands or the ifs and the used to be's. You might be a little depressed. You might be a little sad. You might be in a bad situation right now. You're probably not feeling so good. So remember that the past is always fun to look at, but we shouldn't get stuck there. So you're obviously more distracted by the past than you are right now, and you're not listening. In the Two of Cups, you're not even sure if they're a match for you anymore. Your problems seem to be way different now. Your goals seem to be far apart, right? You're interested in one thing, she's interested in another, or switch the roles around, however it resonates, and you're just wondering if this is even working. So you've got tunnel vision, and you're focusing on your thing, your hobby, your work. You're putting all of your energy into the things you can control, and you're not paying attention to the other person. You're just not. I don't know why. Two of Pentacles over the Lover's card. So, and I think you feel like you might be out of time. I know time isn't a physical object, but I feel like you're being rushed. Your job being all right, that could be. You're biding your time between two things here. Like I said, you're focusing on your work, you're focusing on something else, and you are not paying attention. I don't think it's a third-party situation, but I do think it's between very much something else. Like Reed Richards in the Lab, right? Marvel Comics, if you've read this, he's the smartest guy in the world, and he's married to the Invisible Woman, and he pretty much neglects her the whole time. So I feel like this is what's going on. You're neglecting somebody. Doesn't matter. You can flip it however whoever's watching. And the King of Swords is at the bottom of the river. So this is the card of honesty. You've got to be very direct. with yourself. Yeah. You can't, you gotta take, you gotta get out of this hangman situation, and you gotta take a step back, and you gotta look at the situation all around, and you gotta be like, is the problem me? You could be the problem. You could be the one who isn't listening, right? So yeah, the lesson here is you have to take a step back, stop separating your time so much, make more time for the ones who are really important in your life, because what we pay attention to are the things that we really appreciate and value, right? Right? And right now you're not doing the right thing. You think you are, though. Oh, lesson learned. The Five of Wands. This is the card of competition in drama. I think you're going to learn that if you can avoid this, if you can take a hard look at yourself, the lesson you get to avoid is the fight. Because it's going to be stereotypical nonsense. It's going to be like, well, you don't even pay attention to me anymore, and you're always out with your friends, or you're always out with this, or you're always at work late. What are you doing then? And it's just going to escalate and escalate and escalate. You're going to get defensive. You're going to get defensive. Everybody's going to get defensive. The voices are going to keep going up. Somebody's going to call the cops. Cop's going to go crazy. Then you two are going to gang up on the cop, and it's going to turn into an episode of YouTube, some true crime, domestic violence YouTube thing, and you're both going to jail. You don't want that. Don't want that. None of that. No. So, that's a lesson you don't need to learn. Regret. Another five of cups. You probably know deep down you're not doing the right thing. You probably know that. You probably know you're not paying enough attention to the other person. You probably know you're putting way too much effort into your hobbies, your friends, your work, your whatever else. Two of Pentacles. You're putting way too much energy into something else. And I think you regret that deep down, but you don't know how to change it because the other person is probably starting to do the same thing. And then you're like, well, if they're doing it, I'm just going to keep doing it. But no, you got to change. You got to have this Knight of Cups. You got to take your emotions and bring them back out. Bring those emotions back out to play. Have one of those deep down 2 a.m. conversations, over a glass of what? Eggnog? I don't know. What do people drink these days? Anything that's affordable. and just talk it out. Avoid the Five of Wands. And you don't need to do the Five of Cups either. This is an easy fix, guys. If this is your issue in life right now, if this resonates with you, this is an easy fix. No problem. That's why the Chariot and the Star card are here. It's moving very, very fast. It's moving very quick to, hope and love and healing and all that. This is just something that you can fix if you put some time into it. Words, they're amazing, right? Anyway, the bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. Now, this is the card of what happens when you don't do that. You leave. I mean, this will escalate. This will rot. This will decay. I mean, this is just like a surface level thing, but it doesn't get any better without this conversation of the Knight of Cups down here. It doesn't get any better without acknowledging, yes, you feel bad, and yes, I don't want to have a fight. You've got to learn your lesson. If you don't, this is over. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but this will not stop. Ever. Communication is the key, and if you do not communicate with each other, if you don't talk, if you don't have that 2 a.m. conversation, like this guy, He's drinking, you know, the wine or whatever's in that barrel. I don't know. He you know, if you don't do that, all of this is over. Because the Five of Pentacles showed up, and that is the card of abandonment, of being ghosted, of pain and suffering. I mean, if I look at it, the Three of Swords is underneath of that card. Now, I don't believe in coincidences when it comes to the tarot, but if the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles are your warning, you will look you will look for other options here. You understand? You'll look for other people. The friends you stay out with at night are going to become more than friends. You're going to start keeping secrets. You know how all that goes, okay? You want to avoid the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles? Communication, get it all out there, and just be true, be open. Otherwise, pain and suffering. You probably didn't need me to tell you that, but this is the card reading I got. All right? Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Thank you for stopping by this cool reading. You got the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles up there. Don't get to that. You want to stay over there with the Chariot and the Star. And there's your reading. Oh, by the way, that lizard dude right there, that's me. I'm the lizard guy. All right, thanks for watching this if you made it to the end, and I hope it helped you out and you got those words out like you needed to, all right? Okay, well, have a good day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.